forgot to unmute. I'm an idiot. I forgot to unmute the entire fucking thing! I'm crying! Is there a way to make this look more down at me? There. Was that 10 minutes of stuff missing now? Should I just start over? What should I do? The game audio was there. Okay. I'm just gonna keep going then. I'm so sorry. I was reading everything too, I swear. Could people read like everything? I wasn't in the way or anything? I hope not. Actually, I'm kind of placed alright. It looks like I am the speech bubble. Okay, let's get back to the game, shall we? I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am a fool! I'm a fool! Hold on. I updated it. Okay, let's go. Hold on. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Now, quiet down, everyone. The dog talks! Who is this Wow. Water time. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of USCS. AL, 9 is the semi. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly! Someone close the window! And then, he walks in. You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Harland! Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he could finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. At this This over here must be sweats a lot.
Maybe we should open the window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely.
You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class, and what is with all your really weird insults? Alright. It's a good thing you didn't forget about deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot! Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules.
Welcome to University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears, there will be blood, there might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle! You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena!
Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet! Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish! Just let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable! Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels! You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance? That class bursts into laughter.
Oh, Clank, you rascal!
Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff.
Your diet is lacking! Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin! You should be taking better care of yourself!
You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket, but what kind? Chicken snack. It sounds like the right type of thing, because this is Colonel Sanders' chicken. Excuse me, but what if I did a beef treat? Dogs enjoy beef too, right? I did a big burp. Rubber ball? Or chicken snack? Chicken snack. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he looks onto it. His favorite!
Well, well, well. I think there might be some competition for new star student.
The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hand slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. Ew. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times.
Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation.
As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, Maichi! There's still a seat here! It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Okay, chat! Hi! Chat, if anyone is here with me right now, please tell me which one I should go for. If not, that's okay, I will pick myself. Should I sit by best friend, or go with Colonel Sanders? Colonel? Best friend? Alright, there's one for best friend. Wait, how do I do poll? Let me see. So then if... How do I do poll? Vote? Creating polls!
Alright. I don't know. I forgot how to do polls. This one. Alright, got it. But I got it. But it seems like just best friend. It might just be best friend. I want to see if it works. Nah, it didn't work! Okay, best friend. You moved to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders? He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in the semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. The whole semester is 3 whole days and you just started? So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast! It's time for a pop quiz! Yay! A quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree as chicken is to a slam dunk. Fuck yeah. Fuck you. It's right. No. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Camel meat? A pancake that looks like a silly face? That. Yes. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? The best boy. Your total score is 4 out of 5 because I wanted to do slam dunk because I thought slam dunk was cooler even though it was wrong. Only 1 wrong. Not too shabby. You might just do alright, kid. You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He nods with approval. Hello! Hello! Hi, Catchy! Thank you for the subscription for currently 3-month streak! Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you! I appreciate it a lot! Oh, did it stop? Oh, there it is. Okay, I was like, where'd it go? Hi, Catchy! Welcome to the stream! Welcome, 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 welcome! Thank you for joining! I hope you're having a nice day today! Hello, hello, hello! And thank you for the 3-month streak for the sub! Happy Valentine's Day! Happy Valentine's Day! Camel meat! I'm sorry that I can't read chat directly because it fills my screen up. So I can't read chat because I'm only working with 1 screen. I'm sorry. Wait, maybe I can read. No, I can't use my phone either because it's my camera. Ah, balls. Alright, never mind. I have nothing. I have nothing that I can. Okay. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch! Oh, that sounds nice. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers, but Shh.
Lunch! She said shh!
In honor of the new semester, I have prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
That must be the smell I smelled!
Holy shit. Indeed, that smell? You hold your breath waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head, a constant glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for this perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude. Nah. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what singer Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she just suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hand of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that she is destined for greatness and the fame with chicken. With the cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van, the man. If you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I guess I'll try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and exact unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of the bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you into another dimension. Alone with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light. Let's identify flavors. You let the food rest in your mouth and focus on it, scrutinizing every flavor. Salt? Maybe. Pepper? Too obvious. Oregano? Basil? Maybe. But there's something else. Something dark. Something spicy. You dig deeper. Deeper. Yes! Even deeper still! Until you find it. Could it be? He really did it. How bold, how adventurous to use. To use what? You try to go even deeper into the sea of flavors, but this revelation alone is more than you can handle. You snap out of it and realize that this information was meant to remain a secret, and yet, now you know. A mantle of responsibility now rests upon your shoulders. As you look around, you realize that everyone in the room is consumed by the lunch. No one noticed that you've traveled through space and time. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. I'm gonna approach the boy. Excuse me. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wonder if I could talk to you for a second? Anything for a fellow chef? What exactly was on that chicken? How bold to come out and ask! It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie. I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers, "Ugh. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. It's something my great-grandmother had taught me." Wow! You never had guessed that! In fact, you're not even sure where'd you get some of if you shared. And definitely isn't the flavor you tasted before, so now you're 2 ingredients closer to knowing the full recipe. But you don't tell Colonel Sanders that. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. "Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I graduated." "Sounds like you have big plans." "I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You could bet on that." Alone together for the first time, you figured now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow, him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really be modest, but thoughtful. "Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food." Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex, but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect. "I appreciate the compliment, Maichi. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon." You step into the massive cooking arena, where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they could need. "Look at this place! It's magnificent! Well, finally, we get to show our stuff!" "Wait a second. Oh no! We have to show our stuff! What if I totally blow it?" "You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the... You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowd of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations." "Welcome, students, to the cooking arena! For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off!" Naturally, Miriam looks over at you. But unable to control yourself, you pounce on Colonel Sanders. "Ah, the fuck. Hey, Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of 2, that is me and you, if you wasn't clear. Want to be my partner?" "Sure, Maichi. I'll prepare our station." Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing alone. 2 different students quickly take notice. "Hello, new partner!" Me. Oh my, 2 potential partners? I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to choose. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? Chat, the art is so good, the art is so good, I agree. Humans do not know limits when it comes to bamboozling. Is this a meme game? It is a meme game. It is a very big meme game. I will be right back. I'm like severely hungry and I made cinnamon rolls and I need food. Clank? 1 for Clank. Be right back. No! Don't land it! Damn it. Whatever. I'll look it off. Oof. Sorry about the wait. But I got the cinnamon rolls, so now I can go back to playing and not be, dizzy. Clank, it is. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this juncture. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Hold on there, fella. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Tissue? I hardly know you! Clank judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two! For today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Alright, I get the idea. I get the idea that I want a bite of this cinnamon roll.
Good. It's a good roll.
Grandmother's mashed potatoes, because it just seems like that kind of game. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes. And gravy? I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders cast a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes! It would have been better if it said, I'll go get potatoed. No, please, let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? We're just cooking partners. Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off my man. Did someone come for me? Ugh, no, jeez, Ban. While I'm over here crushing Maichi's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. What? That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. The music just started happening! This seems so out of place! Is this man's theme song? Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Ban. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Maichi was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is. These young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say, Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day you might be able to get up to my level. Ha! Doubt it! Don't be rude, Ban. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing. that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel, deep down, that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like thigh and a drumstick? It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel, and if you don't watch out, Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. Nope, she's enjoying her time with Robot. It's against you and me. Turn to Colonel Sanders and Punks in your time of need. I'm here to learn and express myself via my cuisine, not bicker with a prima donnas. Partners were chosen at the beginning of class, so let's all respect the format, okay? You turn to Colonel Sanders to confirm that you're on the same page. I chose Colonel Sanders, and Colonel Sanders chose me. Isn't that right? A businessman respects all fair agreements, from contracts to handshakes. I took on Maichi as my partner for this activity, and I stand by it. Based on your team's behavior, I'd say you're perfect for each other. Neither of you has Maichi's natural talent or their loyalty. Being defended by Colonel Sanders leaves me feeling proud and full of potential. With this epic music, hell yeah! You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short and sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that, in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Holy shit, I'm amazing. Distracted by the drama, you've already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture, with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well, while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Pretend he's eating chicken right now. Colonel Sanders extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your neatly finished potato dish. Holy shit. It looks like KFC potatoes. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Oh shit. Look, chat. We got a wink! Look, everyone. We got a huge dire wink! Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. What the fuck are you talking about? Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift a heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage and without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid, beautiful face! Fun! Do something! Scooping up a fingerful, Ban tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious! Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will he ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Maichi! We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena! Colonel Sanders, I expect better from you! If you throw one more spoonful, you'd both be better prepared to eat it from wherever it lands! Can I have potatoes, face? Ban rushes back over, a covered dish in his hand. Mashed potatoes with gravy? Pathetic! In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty Brave's tentacle-up octopus by silky salt water sauce! Plated on a battle-axe blade, forged by my supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long! The end now! It is I who will have first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Ban and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, don't! Something about this doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the octopus was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late, it has been eaten.
I think I left something in the oven.
I don't feel so good. It killed him!
Everyone step back! Don't take another bite!
When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up by Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oopsie! Tastes like poison! The entire class is gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. The class bell rings, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professor's here to make enough money. Hello? I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student and all his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please, let me walk you home. What? Like, for real? Oh, come on! You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them, it reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Some would say food. Alright. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. I'm chewing. I'm sorry. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Am I? Colonel Sanders? Yes, Maichi? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there! There's something I need to tell you first. Oh, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I have been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping, never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights, like so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them with like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you! Shut up! I'm the one here to say his original stuff and be the star of the story. Are we forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that! I've got a cough. I'm choking on spit. I also saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance you hear a long, sad sigh. That poor man. Forget him! We're talking about me! Me! I'm the hero! You're the killer. The Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! I think I left the fridge door open. Later, nerds! How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level? Be afraid. Be afraid! Be very afraid of me! Because I'm a monster! Is he rhyming on purpose, or is that just a coincidence? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What will you do? Attack? You decide to go on the attack! Which attack will you use? Cook with love! It just got real. And it did 1 damage. The attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. They spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. Defend! You decide to defend. Which defense will you use? Trepidation? You continue to stay back and endure whatever comes your way. Seems like a pretty weird strategy, but okay, sure. You do you. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws an energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? I'm gonna use Cook with Love. There's no quitter popped up for Radio Rumble. They go on the attack once more. Utensil! You took 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive this battle. You decide to go on the attack. Alright, let's just keep attacking. It's oozing cheese sauce on the lawn of the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Feeling vulnerable, Sport Monster prepares for its ultimate attack, Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens! Pot Pie Power Pinch! Pot Pie Power Pinch does 10 damage! Sport Monster is defeated. You saved me! An Inter-Sport Monster spews steam into the night as I take his fight. Forget mercy! Finish him! No one will ever walk the quadrisphere again! Let's go! Hell yeah! Student loan debt destruction to 10 damage! Yo, a cookbook. It's so much more. The fuck? It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out was Borgo. Borgo. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. Yeah? As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of why is he in my bedroom? The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home. In your tired state, you don't know if you could have made it without him. What a guy. Am I living on my own? You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you are tucked in tightly. Good night, my Colonel. Ugh. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Yo, flying chicken? I'm so down for flying chicken. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? You lie in bed and stare at the ceiling, thinking about the secret you discovered while tasting Colonel Sanders' cooking yesterday. You can't believe he really used. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you could tell her about the encounter with the sport monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in his high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, but he was so popular that he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to. And was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. I'm thinking maybe something got lost in pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend a University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, you're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. You sure did! Sure you did, you're great. You wouldn't be he be into you, I guess. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great! You have an idea about how to prove that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Bitch! Bitch, don't! However, you don't tell her that you know a second ingredient too, which you discovered on your own. Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices! Secret spices! The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals. And that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch. You know, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe, and besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Excuse me. Don't do this to me, game. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me! No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders! Oh no! What should I do? Hi, Pikachu fan 7898! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! Thank you for joining! I hope you're having a nice day today! Hello! Oh, spare him? Well, that was a little too late. I died. I killed him. Happy Valentine's Day, Pikachu fan! Happy Valentine's Day! Alright, let's make it up. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes lit up imagining such a thing, and you figure that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some dumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders! He's arriving at school! Let's just admire. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You are so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Why are you crying? Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have! I mean, what a horseful beaut you have! Dang it, that's what I just said! Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Maichi just gets really nervous around people they like. What? This is not helping! I mean, they got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears to the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way, they're hiding. You know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes, bad. Experimenting with ingredients, bad. Summoning a demon, bad? You try... excuse me. You try and get a peek over at Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Let's just tell them off. You only address the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? You make the rules. I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Why do you turn Super Saiyan? Ew. Being the best chef in the world. I'm sorry if you heard me do that. My nose is becoming stuffy. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after you encountered with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing! Hee! Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep! Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts! You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Bzzz, who do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. No, your mother was a stand mixer! Van Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders! These cursed men are about to come to blows! I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Ashley's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely he must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't, honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plan. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats! I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing your car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Holy heck, there's a reward to end the stream. Yeah, there's a reward to end the stream at like 1 million my plus points. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global mystery of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, matey? Naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper? A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, oh. This guy again. I'm here to give you an important message, oh. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. It's to fulfill the prophecy! You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Ah, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all made mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim. Oh, I fucked up. I ate a pepper I shouldn't have eaten. Well, that's fine. That's fine. And your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via time competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the charts. Alright. I'm down for a bit of lunchtime competition. Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool! Good one, Bon Bon. I like your gumption, Maichi. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students! Please settle down! This is a lunchroom, not a sports ring court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn the timer! Just then, a huge what? You in the face, flashing the words timer ready. That's what I'm talking about! Arrgh! I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me. In case anyone was wondering, I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself! You had his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes with gravy on day 1, and you're feeling like you could really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast, if the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. Ah, shit. What temperature does water? It always boils. I don't fucking know! No. 11. Now that you've got the basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Vigilance? Oh my god, dog. Just give me the next question. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on this advice and draw energy from that place. What? Alright. Sizzling! I was sizzling! Oh, I did it. Cool. He believes in me. He's actually cheering me on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching it makes you totally forget about what you were doing. Fuck. All you can think about is Colonel Sanders. Stop it! How many spoons will gravy did you take? I don't fucking know! Well, my belly is fucking up with girl. You were stranded on a desert island. What, man, boy, person? I was in the moment. You know what? Shouldn't you be focused? Yeah, you should be. Oh my god, stop. Take up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. And yikes! I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Maichi does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Maichi, no! But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Ah, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Maichi's injury. Getting to lick his dog, he chops and he looks at the... Locks or looks?
but I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared.
Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Maichi to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream, 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry galette. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, perhaps not impressed, as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Alright. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that you burst into flames. Flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash. They fall off your face, which means people have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester, perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run through the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders! The fuck? What are you doing here? I just want to be at peace. Can't you see my eyebrows burned off because of how mad I was? He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and the small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way, but I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know! Is this his real track record? Is this real Colonel Sanders' track record of what he tried doing before chicken? People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changed his focus, you could see something ignite inside of him. A burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! As your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle-scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. Gargle, the Spork Monster is here to fight a hero! Someone's feeling a bit of deja vu. I'm sorry, Gogo, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Porco, am here to avenge him! As you're strong, are you stronger than Borko? Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He is already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Maichi is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life's too short for making enemies. I suppose. We really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do! Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chop on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth and he devours it in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into the structure who stands here today! I don't believe it. You were, oh shit, we're murderers, we're murderers. You were human once?
Well, no, I was a chihuahua, but I was still a student at the school. So one day, one mean kids with a magic spellbook has a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed.
Magic spellbook?
Precisely! Barco used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find the book, I beg of you, respect it!
You're a powerful chef.
You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on some dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them for sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there.
Sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Maichi, together I am sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite? You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like. But it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him.
Ooh la la.
It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to be a pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've gone right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? It's my secret. Actually, I've said too much. Please forget I ever said anything. You can practically hear Colonel Sanders' heart beating in his chest. He tries to act demure, but his facade begins to crack. I could appreciate a good secret, of course. In fact, I've got many, nearly a dozen in my fried chicken recipe alone. But I would hope that you could learn to trust me with yours. Well, I suppose you did share a secret ingredient with me yesterday, so it'd be only fair. Colonel Sanders' face grows serious. Yes, about that. You see? Yes, Colonel? I haven't been completely honest with you. The secret I told you was a fake. Oh no! The ingredient you shared with Miriam, it wasn't true? It was always not true. You're angry with Colonel Sanders for lying, but the fact that you revealed his secret shows that he was probably right to do so. But we did, well, kind of, we did. It was a half and half thing! You mean it wasn't one of the real 11 secret herbs and spices? You see, we had only just met, and I had to make sure that you were trustworthy and capable of keeping my most important secret. To me, my recipes are priceless. Well, I have something to confess. That secret ingredient you told me, No, you didn't! We chose fuck the camera! What is this? Is it always just one? Is it just one? Is it always just one goal? Is there one end to the story? What the fudge? Okay. Bullshit! Unfortunately, I already knew this. I was very disappointed, but now that you've come clean, we can start building our relationship as fellow chefs again. I promise to be honest from here on out, I really do. I'm counting on you. Then in that case, I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of the Colonel Sanders Luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Okay. It's crunchy. Good coleslaw, though. Do you mind if I hold on to my last bite? I like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer him to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. Ooh, snooping? You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are various items that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions.
Coleslaw! Hi, Ariapple! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! Thank you for joining. I hope you're having a nice day today. Hello.
Nice people, yes! Yes, nice people. Tap on an item to discover more about Colonel Sanders. After I eat some more coleslaw. Coleslaw good. I'm not really eating coleslaw. You take a closer look at a large urn sitting on a nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. It says, "Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures." Poor guy. Alcohol? Nope, it's a candle. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake. Summer of '69. Nice. No, it's one of the secret recipe ingredients. It's... Oh my god. It's candle wax. A lock of silky hair is woven through the... Don't you dare. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. What the fuck? Let's tap on the chicken. You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner. It might be a real chicken. It might be taxidermy. Corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Yes? Knocking? Okay. Tap on an item to learn more. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see I'm in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and the ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. Alright, bye, ghost of student. Baby Sanders. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure that this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded, am I right? Oh my god. Hey, that's the photo that's actually in KFC! The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt? Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices? One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be cheersing them. They're not... What? What? Are we looking at the same thing? A short inscription. I wonder who my friend Pete is. This must be where he keeps the secret recipe. Do you think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Oh my god. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? I mean... Tap on... Ah! You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. Excuse me, what are you doing? The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Colonel Sanders' jacket probably smells like chicken. So, hell yeah. Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he has been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket! You forgot to take it off! You confess. Oh wait, that was a confession? I thought it was just confessing that I was snooping. Well, whatever. Right, maybe with full beer. Maybe with full beer. I put too much in my mouth. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's go. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Maichi? I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. Oh my god, I'm dating the Colonel. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence! Wah! You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about. In some jurisdictions, isn't even legal. But if the recipe is a secret, how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. Chicken and biscuit. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food, and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous! My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Could he be the world's greatest gift at cookery? Let's flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with that right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly! Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School Academy for Learning waits for no one. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night! I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, I was just... But now that it turns out you're fine, I can finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam! Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date! I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Clank, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure. I can get to know the little metallic guy. Fuck yeah, that's the best kind of date. Good for you, Miriam. Good for you. Those are good dates. Just sitting around getting to know each other. Yeah. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. I mean, good for you! Skydiving's great! Damn! Did she just say skydiving as if that's a typical first date to go on with a talking pressure cooker?
And now, I'm really sure where we stand!
I don't give Miriam time to tell her story, however, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him.
You what?
Nothing happened, but the emotional connection. Wowzers. Miriam tells you to move on from this whole Colonel Sanders obsession and focus on school. If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. What the fuck?
No, why are we mad? Why aren't we friends anymore?
When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Because you know he's Pop.
What's a swirly? It sounds delicious!
Oh, it's great. I'll order you up one right away.
I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat.
You can get your swirly dip too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school. But you would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature. You've got some nerve, Mikey, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you could go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Maichi, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say. It was bland. Excuse me, Maichi. I am more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel? I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you, Maichi. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by the interaction with Ashley, you take out the spellbook you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages.
Whoa, that's the book! It looks like bad news!
It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Like a book of spells? I don't know. Who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful? I could think of one surefire way to find out. You open to a page with this arcane warnings, cast only in case of extreme emergency. It says around the edges of the page. I can use a spell here that says it will erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam.
That is way drastic! Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger?
Okay, fine, it is drastic, but desperate times call for drastic measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Dude! I know what will happen! It will backfire, won't it? Hi, Dolan! Welcome to the stream! Welcome back! I hope you're having a nice day today. Don't use it! With kitchen appliances, I would love to dive with like kitchen appliances. Cause why not? I'll bring kitchen appliances with me. Cause why not? When I use it, it will probably backfire on me hella hard. You take your friend's advice or put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know, I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you never to come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off of his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby chicks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. Well, the best friend is also not listening to the other friend, but I am also not listening to my best friend. We are both not listening to each other. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Maichi, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom you see. But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the classroom. What's going on? Why are they so mad? I told you to save it for after class! Do you think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no! You had to show off your cool kid friends Jeff and Joan! J and J forever! Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend! Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Well, that doesn't make it a great date. Beep. But take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Sunbeam. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. No amount of seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank burps out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where it came from. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pet talk. Hey Miriam, are you okay?
Okay! I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor! How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source for frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling. All the way. You're not going to saddle up a Colonel Sanders Stallion right off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sorta. But I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us, and whoever else we want to bring along. It's not Pop or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year. So what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is gonna love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch. But that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Bon, the supposed man, and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of recipe you've been working on, Maichi's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Maichi, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory.
The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who was hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick with to when the oven timer goes off behind you. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visual. I don't want to burn the dish. I burn enough dishes in real life. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? Haha, no. I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. A moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. Oh, they taste of pot pie? Alright, It's the best pot pie I ever tasted. I've always loved cooking and I could eat this all day. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Alright, lay down the ground rules, doggy. Oh shit, there's no rules. Except for cook everything with a got. Alright. Is it timed? Do I have to cook? I'm going to fail. You decide that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge for victory. Meanwhile, both Bonbon and Ashley are preparing wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. This is definitely prepared to go big going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. Add a little trademark there. The intensity in the room starts at full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg whoosh! Miriam furiously injects greenies into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, Baster Blaster! Fan flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid! Okay, Van. Ashley scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Even Clank gets in on it. Find the hell pressure point chicken cooking technique! Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold! We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all! Self-destruct! Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frankly prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? Even if it's almost certainly evil magic? No! Do it the hard way! Who needs magic when you've got passion? I'm going to do it the hard way! Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Maichi. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Maichi, since we were little kids! Because I'm your best friend forever! You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're here cheering, who is cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient! The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve the Spork Monster! Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Spork Monsters are many! I think Gorko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I think you're doing pretty alright. Oh hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spark Monster notices that you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to, crisscross magic, some magical items that actually summon meat, huh? Ha, yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salt watered? I'd love to! I've always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup, but in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. Give up and drop out of culinary school. Fuck yeah. Alright, let's go. I could do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your hair, through your body. Okay, I'm gonna be going Super Saiyan mac and cheese. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Maichi, you are the chosen one, you will avenge me! The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. Man, that ghost dude needs to take the hint. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure, my hands are steady, my taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery! You begin to levitate off the ground, energy coursing through your body. You know that this power, you can do anything except turn back time. Which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked the oven and can't be served. Don't worry, dear Maichi. You may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about your rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders they've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting, if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare for your students and dishes! Yes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank! From off-screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. Hee, I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Ma'am, would you mind? Inside of the closets, you see Pop hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess. Does Van Van have something to do with... Let me guess. Does Van Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad! It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs! May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second, pranks? Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word, beat, or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Some error must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students! Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat! Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I made tender union noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in that itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef! Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles! And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffed around the dish before opening his mouth, letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. I'm fine. I'll enjoy it all by myself. In a flash, The entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much, it was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much blood poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug.
Thank you, Maichi, for helping me believe in myself.
Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof woof! Please be gentle with my cuisine! Grrr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting.
I can't eat this! It keeps blocking my tongue! Disqualified!
A stunning turn of events! Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle to the night. Disqualified? For glamour?
Don't accountability!
This isn't the last you've heard of me! Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk, get over it, sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Ashley, it's time to set up! Steve is the absolute mad thing. Very much so. Steve is. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. You're supposed to eat the food, Ashley! Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast in your ears or something, Mikey? I told you, it's a display piece. Ashley, I must say, it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified! Rage overtakes Ashley as she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you! And with that, Ashley storms off to dedicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks. Step up together. 2 chefs! What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, stuffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Whoosh. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away! In my 49 dog years of life, I have never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes to class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass! Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment, to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated and ordered served as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? I want to turntables. I've always wanted to try turntables. I always thought it was cool looking. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell oh my god, I like that. Tell everyone they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. I enjoy this outfit that Ashley is wearing. I enjoy the shirt very much so. A lot. I enjoy the shirt a lot. For a moment, you actually believed them. Not another haunting! No ghosts allowed at graduation! It's clearly written in the school bylaws! I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone's together, it's the Spark Monster! He is totally mellowed out!
Everyone, the Spark Monster is no more! From here on, everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster!
Cinder tries to finish what he had said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spark. Sorry, Party Monster. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, students walk off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop! I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing on the school! Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the Chancellor of Sansush. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. Clanks, who arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Plank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew it the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them a bucket of chicken. It's time! This time it's a full meal! I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of Chicken Man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? With a question mark? No, it's not the end! As everyone feasts on the delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the table at the dance floor. Chicken time. Mikey, what are you doing sitting here all alone? Oh, you know. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me? What are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. What nerds? Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Maichi. How sweet! We'll work together and play together! Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love? The life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school. Oh my dear Maichi, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! So, does that mean we're dating and we live? Well, here comes the presentation again. So like, huh. I don't know how I feel. It was good. I enjoyed the chicken. But now I just want chicken. I'm like, damn. Hi Tyler Master, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Happy Valentine's Day. And I hope you're having a nice day today. First we have a dialogue, dating game of KFC, now a KFC. Yay! Order some KFC. I don't have money for KFC. Or I would order KFC, but I don't have money for KFC. But, oh shit, it's like 5. Nice. Happy Valentine's Day! Yep, this was I Love You, Colonel Sanders. It was pretty good, decent. It was a dating BN, alright. When do you get the money for KFC? I don't know. Next month, I think. So, chicken party when I get money. When I can make a chicken party. I would love to have a chicken party, but chicken takes money. But I think I want to, but I don't know what to do, because I know they have frozen fried chicken at the store, and I'm like, I could just put it in the oven and see what happens when I do that. But then I'm like, I don't know what will happen. Just steal chickens from KFC, just run in and like take all the chickens away from them and be like, these are mine now. You can't have any of them. They're all mine. It's all my chicken now. No more KFCs. They're now my cheese chickens. There, Maichi chicken. Sashimi. So, did we get a hint on something? Or, like, I doubt it. Boss move into a KFC and claim it's yours. Yeah, that would be an awesome boss move. Just take the entirety of KFC. You're the new Colonel Sanders. It's fine. Everything's perfect. Everything's good and everything's fine, you know? But yeah, this was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, and I hope everyone enjoyed their time with me and enjoyed the story. Is he really? I don't doubt it. Like, KFC's losing their marbles. But I will always respect the Denny's Tumblr for losing their marbles over eggs. And just, Denny's Tumblr was surely something to be remembered. But, yeah. So, this was I Love You, Colonel Sanders, and I hope everyone enjoyed their time with me, and I mean that you become CEO, therefore kind of... Oh! Cool. Alright. I am Colonel Sanders now. I am the CEO of KFC. This is all a joke. Do not take this seriously. I am pretending this is all for laughs. Ha ha ha. I'm not actually the CEO of KFC. Don't sue me. But yeah, so thank you everyone for joining me. It was a lot of fun, and I hope everyone enjoyed their time with me during this time with reading this visual novel. Yeah, KFC no sue. I would love to work with KFC. I would like to eat their chicken, get free chicken. I would like that. Maybe try out their chicken console. Hey KFC, look me up. Let me try out your chicken console. I would love to make some chicken while gaming. I want to see how well it's built. Just tweet at them? What? I don't know. I feel like that would be a big joke going to bar. Maybe someday. Maybe I'll get balls enough to tweet at a big corporate where I'm not complaining about my food. It's true. I really do got nothing to lose if I become just a KFC VTuber. for KFC. I'm gonna work under the guise of a KFC subordinate. No, I don't want to work under KFC. I don't want to work in the food industry. I suck at food industry. I couldn't even get the right amount temperature of the water boiling. I chose 100 Fahrenheit, and I don't even know. Get drunk, tweet at KFC, get free console. Oh, fuck yeah. Let me sponsor your console, KFC. I love all of the people who are following me, and I appreciate each and every one of them. And I know, but they'll see the chicken console. More people will see it than you thought. I appreciate everyone is here who is with me. I do. Thank you. It really does already look like I wear an apron, even though it is a dress. An overall dress. But it really does look like I wear a flippin' apron. Which I don't mind. I do like aprons. Aprons are cute, so being Mikey wearing an apron can be canon. I guess. Because you'll never see the backside. You'll only see the backside of my outfit. Never if it's an apron. Ah, thank you, Harry Apple. I appreciate everyone a lot, and I appreciate you too, and that's including you. I really do. Like, everyone who's supporting me and stuff. I do. Now I'm getting sentimental. But yeah. Is there even... Yeah, the straps crisscross. Well, not on the model. No. There's no backside. But in the concept art, it crisscrosses. So the back crisscrosses. But I also, should, take out the trash, because it's trash day. And while I'm at it, I should, go food shopping. Just a little. And yeah, I appreciate you, Yummy, even though you seem to have no sense of a sleep schedule. What do you mean? What do you mean I have no sense of a sleep schedule? Also, Maichi is fine. Unless you just can't remember how to spell Maichi, then that's fine too. But my name's Maichi. Everyone calls me Yummy because it's the first one, even though it's supposed to be Maichi. Maichi, yeah. I just didn't know. Cause I just assume that people go with Yummy because it's easier. I'm just a dumb bear. Ah, you're not a dumb bear. You're okay, Kuma. I just thought, it was easier, for people because they look at how Maichi is spelled and then in their brain they have to be like, okay, how do I say this? And then most of the time they just go with Yummy. And I'm like, that's okay. Yes, I understand that. I understand that model. But I need to go take out trash and stuff before it gets too dark, because it's gonna get dark at like 6. Hi, Nazumi! Welcome to the stream! Welcome! Thank you for joining! I hope you're having a nice day today! Hello! Ah, it's over! I don't know if you were here, but it's over now. Has chicken tender subs on sale? Whoa! I don't know Publix. I don't think we have a Publix. Yeah, we're just talking about chicken now, and how I'm delaying taking out the trash. So I need to take and going shopping for food. An okay day is better than a bad day, in my opinion. But I'm sorry that it's just an okay day, but I hope it's going smoothly for being okay. Take out the trash, steal chicken. I was thinking about going to the store and getting those frozen fried chicken things, but I don't think I got sick off of it before, so I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna do frozen fried chicken. I don't exactly know how. Get chicken nugs? Oh, I need to get more chicken nugs, yeah. Because I ate them all yesterday. I thought I had more chicken nuggets, but I didn't, and it was just a lie. taking out the shopping and buying trash. Thank you, Harry Apple. I appreciate it. I'm going to enjoy taking out the shopping and buying trash. Trash that I can eat. Yes, yes. So, this alien's going to sign off now. Thank you everyone for joining me during this Valentine's Day of chicken. I am now dating Colonel Sanders. What a joy. Chicken nugs are a guilty pleasure when high. I love chicken nugs. Only when high, though. Enjoy taking out... Oh, I read that one. I enjoy chicken nugs all the time because they're good. Nuggets are just good and delicious. Nah, I'm still single. Well, technically I'm not single in the virtual world anymore since Colonel Sanders is now probably... I am probably his so many other girlfriends that he has dated from this game. So yeah, I'm glad to be a number. I know. What an interesting game. I think next time I do own the pigeon game. I do own the pigeon game, the dating pigeon sim game. I really did enjoy the pigeon game. I played some of it and it was cool. I missed out on the body pillow though. I really wanted the pigeon body pillow so much. That would have been fucking amazing. Thank you! I hope everyone enjoyed the stream too! And thank you everyone for joining me and supporting me, and I appreciate it a whole bunch. Thank you everyone for joining, and I hope to see everyone again soon. I hope everyone takes care, and bye-bye for now! Bye!